against the Milwaukee Brewers.
It's a big game for David Peterson to pitch today to kind of keep the momentum going with this club. Try to restart that winning momentum.
The Mets opted not to re-sign Jose Quintana after 2 excellent years in Flushing. The Brewers snapped him up, and he's done really well.
He is a solid veteran pitcher. With his 2 years with the Mets, he was 13 and 16. David Peterson's numbers, his record is not indicative of how well he's pitched, but he's hit that speed bump a little bit here his last 2 starts. We mentioned it in the open. He needs to right the ship.
Swing and a miss. Peterson got him with the slider. And Frelick strikes out to open the ninth.
Ball 4 on Jackson Chourio. So from 0-2, and he works a walk.
There's Hoskins, 2 for 3 yesterday.
Now the pitch. Swing and a drive in the air to left field. Well hit. Nimmo back onto the track with a play. Makes the catch on the warning track right in front of the 358 mark. And that retires the side.
The former Met Jose Quintana takes the mound here at Citi Field. He was their opening day starter last year against the Brewers.
3-2, got him looking. Comes all the way back to strike out Marte with a fastball.
And there's one away for Francisco Lindor.
Trolled softly to third. Tough play. Durbin throws on the run in time for out number 2.
2 down, and here's Juan Soto. 1-2 pitch. And he got him looking. Sinker nailed the outside edge. And another strikeout for Jose Quintana. He had 2 of them in a 1-2-3. Bottom of the first.
The switch hitting Collins, who hits .259 right-handed, .274 left-handed. 0-2. Now the pitch to Collins. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Got him with a fastball. Peterson dialing it up to 93. And that's his second strikeout. 1 on, 1 out on the second of a scoreless game. And the designated hitter, Eric Haas, right-hand batter, will be next. First pitch. Little roller up the middle, right to second base. Beatty's got it, steps on the bag, throws to first, double play, and that retires the side. So 1 up, 1 down. Brandon Nimmo coming up.
Nimmo, who had the grand slam last night.
And he rips this one to right field. Frelick going back. It's over his head, and it's out of here. Brandon Nimmo strikes again. He opens the scoring for the 2nd straight game with a home run, his 17th of the year, and it's 1-0 New York.
2 away for Luis Torrens. Here's the 1-2 to Torrens. And a fly ball, right field. Going back is Frelick, still on his horse. Reaches up on the warning track. It makes the catch. And the inning is over.
8-9-1 for the Brewers to face David Peterson, beginning with Joey Ortiz.
2-1. Grounded weakly toward third. Vientos fields right near the bag. Sets and fires across. Strong throw getting Ortiz for the first out.
So 1 out now. Andrew Monasterio pulled on the ground to third. Vientos handles the hop. 2-man down. Vientos makes back-to-back plays to get the 8 and 9 hitters.
Nice hop for Vientos. I know they teach the one hand. I'm not a fan of that, but made the play.
So 2 out now. Sal Frelick, who struck out his first time up. And he grounds this one down to Alonso. Stumbles from his knees, finds Peterson in time to get the speedy Frelick.
I don't think he had to fall, but he did. It was kind of awkward, wasn't it?
Well, I don't know if he meant to fall.
3-1 on the hookup. 3 grounders in the inning for Peterson.
Brent Beatty leads off the home 3rd inning against Jose Quintana. 1-0 New York.
So that's a fair ball fielded by Hoskins. Throw to first. Quintana's there. A great play by Hoskins. They go 3-1 to get Beatty.
Need to flash the leather tonight with Jose Quintana on the mound. Balls are going to get put in play, and this is a great play right here by Rhys Hoskins to range to his left, and then falling away from the field, he throws a strike to Jose Quintana covering. Nice play right here.
Lindor grounded out back in the first.
Out to right. Frelick is there, and the inning ends. And they'll have a leadoff walk. Exactly 3 walks for Peterson in each of his last 3 starts. He's got 3 walks now.
Now 1 and 2 on Chourio.
And it's in there for a call strike 3. Got him looking at a slider. Chourio thought that ball was up.
Well, top of the strike zone. Gave it to the pitcher.
So 1 on, 1 out for Hoskins.
And that one is hit well and off the glove of the second baseman into center. A base hit for Rhys Hoskins. It looked like it could have been a double play quite easily, but instead the Brewers catch a break.
How are they going to rule that, Garrett?
That would be an error.
I would think it's an error.
Oh, that ball needs to be caught.
And there are 2 outs with runners on the corners for Caleb Durbin. 1-0 Mets in the 4th inning.
And a slow roller, third base side, tough play. Durbin is going to beat it out. Tie game, 1-1. Brewers small ball in their way to a run in this 4th inning.
And it'll be an unearned run, as will anything else the Brewers might get here in the 4th inning after that error made by Brett Beatty.
1-2. Swing and a miss. Got him with a ball in the dirt. He chased that curve, and that retires the side. But the Brewers tie the game.
When you get Soto, Alonso, and Nimmo up there in an inning, if you put up a 0, you've earned it.
On the ground for Monasterio. And he throws him out.
Here is the home run hitter tonight, Brandon Nimmo.
Nimmo to second. Monasterio dives, gets up, throws him out. Nice play by Andrew Monasterio.
Andrew Monasterio doing his best Bryce Terang impersonation. What a play to rob a hit and end a 1-2-3 bottom of the fourth for Quintana.
Joey Ortiz, right-hand batter, leads off.
Here's a drive into the gap in left center field. Be an extra base hit for Joey Ortiz to open up this fifth inning. Got on top of that.
Extra bases for Joey as he motors into second with a leadoff double.
After the double by Ortiz, he's now at third base with one out.
Sal Frelick coming to the plate.
And he hits a grounder down to Alonso. They throw coming home for the tag play, and he's out by a mile. Well, Pete struggled on that throw early in the season, but he has made a couple of perfect ones since. And Ortiz was out from me to you. 2 out.
Well, the yips are a thing of the past for Pete.
2-2 now the pitch. Swing on a drive in the air to left, playable for Nimmo, waiting, and he makes the catch, side retired. And holding at first with a clean single to left is Mark Vientos. And for the first time tonight, Mets have the leadoff man on.
Long hold for Quintana here. And the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball to short. Ortiz flips to second. Monasterio makes the turn. Throws low, but dug out by Hoskins. 6-4-3 it goes. Brewers turn 2. And that leadoff single erased off the bases here in the bottom of the fifth.
Leadoff man is aboard.
And Churio has himself an infield single. Hoskins hits.
And he hits a ground ball down to Vientos. To second one. Beatty on the first. Double play. Second double play turn behind Peterson tonight. 13 this year. And that's a huge couple of outs.
0-2, Collins runs. Durbin pops one in the air. Shallow right, hanging up for Soto. And he makes the catch, side retired. So Peterson is through 6. These days, for any Mets starter, that's an achievement.
Peterson first met in 2.5 weeks to get through 6 innings.
So here is Marte. First pitch hit on the ground up the middle. Backhanded by Monasterio. Throws on one hop. Safe at first base. Hoskins was off the bag. He could not hold on as Monasterio, throwing across his body, could not get a strong enough throw to first base that would allow Hoskins to stay on the bag.
And now here's Lindor, who's grounded out and flied out. And Francisco pokes one the other way. That'll go through for a base hit. Marte going first to third. The throw by Frelick is cut off. Lindor reaching down and away for a changeup that nearly bounced.
So here's Soto. Great month of June, right? National League Player of the Month. Still trying to get on track in spots like this. Men in scoring position. He's just 10 for 69.
Ground ball right side. Monasterio can't get it. Base hit. And the Mets take the lead. Marte scores. Lindor to third. Soto hit it just beyond the reach of a diving Monasterio. He drives in the go-ahead run, and the Mets lead it 2-1.
Soto finally gets that big hit with a man in scoring position.
Pat Murphy's on his way out. Mears is going to get Alonso. The Mets have taken the lead. Quintana made a perfect pitch, and you're inches away from getting out of the inning.
Andrew Monasterio getting the spot start at second base. He's made some great plays tonight, but couldn't quite get to that Soto ground ball single.
He's been very impressive.
It's like Quintana was a little upset with Monasterio's positioning on that play.
Runners at first and third, one out. So Pete Alonso, righty against righty here against Mears.
Now Alonso drives one to the gap in left center, and that ball is off the wall. In to score comes Lindor. Soto to third. Alonso steps into second with an RBI double. First pitch thrown by Nick Mears, and Alonso drives in a run to make it 3-1.
Second and third infield in for the Brewers.
Check swing. Did he go? He did. Strike 3. Nimmo tagged out for out number 2.
The fans didn't like it, but he went right here. You could tell.
And now here's Mark Vientos. Mears looking in. Here's the 1-2 pitch. And he got him looking. Slider clipped the very bottom of the strike zone. And a huge strikeout for Nick Mears to stop it at that.
Mets up 3-1, and Peterson out there. Nobody up in the Met bullpen either. So Peterson getting a long leash tonight.
Very important inning for him to run a goose egg up there.
Monasterio down the left field line, and it is gone. Redemption indeed for Monasterio. Hits it out and makes it a 1-run ball game.
So after Quintana was upset at Monasterio's positioning that led to the RBI hit by Soto, Monasterio gets the run back.
0-2 to Frelick. Reaches out, pokes it towards the middle. Lindor can't come up with it. It's a base hit for Sal. Tying run is on.
So Peterson is out after 6 2/3. Job well done.
It'll be a big ovation for David Peterson. As Lane told you, one of the best outings from a Mets starting pitcher in several weeks.
Ryan Stanek in for a second straight day. We're 2/3 of an inning last night in game 2. Gave up an infield hit on a walk, struck out a pair.
Line to third, caught by Vientos, or that one caught him. Up by his chest by the S of Mets across his jersey, right at him. Contreras lines out and the inning is over. Ryan Stanek is back out there.
Swung on and missed strike 3. Got him with a split. Ryan Stanek pumps his fist as he has struck out the side in the 8th inning.
One of the great scenes in all of baseball. Edwin Diaz coming into Narco. He has been lights out. 17 saves, including a 4-out save last night. Struck him out. 1 down in the 9th.
And now here's Yelich. He has faced Diaz before in his career. Just 0 for 1 against him with a strikeout.
Ground ball third base. It's a fair ball and a base hit for Yelich. The tying run is on.
Christian Yelich with a ground ball single has given the Brewers the tying man aboard. And that's going to bring Bryce Terang to the plate. Tough left-hand hitter.
He's going. The pitch is a strike. The throw to second. Perfect, and he's safe. A great throw by Torrens right into the glove of Lindor, and the tag right on Yelich, and the Mets are going to challenge this call.
And why not?
It was a great throw by Torrens.
I think he slipped in. We'll find out. Right here, he got in, Gare. What do you think?
Did the heel of his hand hit the base? Because the fingers did not hit the base.
It's hard to overturn.
I don't
isn't
think
it?
they're going to overturn
It's
it.
hard to overturn.
All they can do is watch.
After review, the call on the field is overturned.
Whoa!
Oh, wow.
A huge overturn for the Mets, and that puts the Brewers down to their final out of the game.
2-2 to Terang. Swung on and missed strike 3. Put it in the books.
Edwin Diaz gets a couple of strikeouts to